Cause we got Corey in the house. Corey in the house.
I'm your man, bitch.
I'm your man, bitch. Hey guys, and welcome to Break Time, episode 36. I'm Alex.
I am Eman.
And thank you very much for, again, tuning into a hot off the presses episode of Break Time. We're starting to film these like the day before they come out.
We've always been doing that, man, for a while. We always film Sunday.
You haven't?
Yeah,
we usually we were filming like Wednesday, Thursday. And then I had like a 3-day turnaround period, and I would like have it ready like 2 days before.
I know we had a
Just,
conversation.
like, sitting in a queue.
We were like, "Hey man, let's start filming. Let's do this Sunday, and then let it out Monday, and then just promote the rest of the week."
Yeah,
that was our plan for a while.
I mean, it was, but we didn't do that, and then yeah.
Do you need something to fidget your hands with?
I think so, bro.
That's why I always have a pen, so I don't like mess with shit on the table.
I guess so.
You want something? Well, you can go ahead and destroy my lava lamp.
Yeah, just take this.
Oh my god. I didn't even know I did that.
He was like, it's a transformer.
It's a transformer.
Transformers. Because all people with bad taste like Transformers.
I'm going to kick your ass,
bro. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in to Break Time. Did I open up weird? I feel like I opened up weird.
What do you mean opened up weird?
I don't know. Like, do I always say like, hey guys, welcome to episode?
You're tripping, man.
Do I always say
Alzheimer's? Yeah.
I guess so. I felt like for some reason this was really different.
You know what, man? I have a gripe, dude, about your intro.
Real quick, one thing before we get into it. You just want to remind you guys, if you want to skip to different topics or different conversations that we have throughout the video, in the description, there are timestamps for the different topics. So if you just want to skip around and kind of hear your favorite parts, you can also check out the link down there. Check out our Teespring store if you want to support our podcast in that way. Iman, go ahead. It's nice that I actually have something to say that matters now, right?
It really fucking matters now, man. When you say Teespring...
Yeah.
So you can support the podcast.
Yeah.
I get a little... I fight back tears every time.
It's a little nice.
I fight back tears every time. Now we gotta buy the shirts.
Yeah, we're still I bought a shirt. I just didn't wear it today. Well, even if we have them, we couldn't wear them like every week. Yeah, the Teespring hoodie though, bro.
We should have one just hanging up in the back, man. I'll take some of this irrelevant shit down and put one up hanging in the back.
We should, like the irrelevant shit, like you got some pictures of your family in the hallway.
Yeah, my unborn baby.
Bro, man.
What's up?
I gave you that Falcon a long time ago.
You think we just throw it out?
No, bro, but I'm just saying, like I don't know what was going through my head. No, no, dude, because like now Falcon, like not that he wasn't at the time, but because of the movies, Falcon has become like
he's hot.
One of my favorite characters in the Avengers. Like,
he's hot.
Like if I was black, I'd be cosplaying as Falcon.
Fucking word.
Yeah, man.
Been there, done that, baby.
I love Falcon, bro.
Been there, done that. But check it out, man.
Oh yeah, what was your gripe?
Well, fuck that. Dude.
No, I want to hear your gripe.
Oh, the intro, bro. It's a little talk showy.
Talk showy?
Yeah.
I guess I just always wanted it to be accessible for new people if they come in, because you know, like Brilliant Idiots, Joe Budden, like they just kind of come in.
You watch the Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah, I've told you this.
He's trying to outblack
Daily
me.
Struggle.
He's trying to outblack me. You're not gonna outblack me, Alex.
Daily Struggle like twice. It's not my thing.
Well, I've listened to it like twice as well.
Okay, so
no, I've listened to a lot more. Okay, good.
Yeah, but like really, like any podcast I listen to, like. Even all the Rooster Teeth shit, like all of them just kind of open up and they have a built-in audience. So people just kind of jump in and go like, "Oh, hey, this is what we're already talking about, right?" I feel like we can't do that. I mean, obviously we can't because we don't have a regular audience. So I'm trying to see like if anybody just stumbles upon it, I want there to be some kind of intro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I'm not talking about the what you say, just how you say it, the tone.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome to Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. We got a great show coming for you. We've got The Roots.
Oh, God.
Everyone always has The Roots.
Fucking Roots.
Who's The Roots? They're like the house band for something.
Yeah,
I think it's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, one of the greatest hip-hop bands of the 90s, demoted to, backup music for Jimmy Fallon. Everybody has work from the 90s, man. You sell out, you go on tour, and
Andre
then you start doing VH1 reality shows.
I've been on this Outkast kick recently.
Word?
Yeah, I just think about them a lot, or like I make a lot of references to Outkast.
Hey man, I have an album right there, dude. I have their Aquemini album. Amazing. You gotta listen to it, dude.
But what was the other thing you were gonna say about Falcon when I was talking?
I was gonna say, dude, it should be sentimental to you, man, because, bro, I'm the Falcon.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
man. I think that's why I gave it to you.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
But it's so cool. That's gonna be worth a lot of money one day. Like, I'm super excited about that. I like collecting nerd shit.
Oh, who you telling, bro?
Yeah, well, the audience.
Okay.
But like, I love collecting nerd shit. Like, if you go into my room, there's a wall of comic books. There's action figures up the yin yang and all this shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I have some like the Heath Ledger action figures from The Dark Knight that were discontinued. Mm-hmm. They were like really fucking hard to find. But I have those and all that. But I love seeing those things and seeing all the new media that comes out for those things.
Yeah.
And not necessarily because I want to sell them, but I'm always interested in seeing the value of some of these things go up. Because I'm kind of like, again, not necessarily for the money aspect of it, but for the idea of like, man, this means so much to people now that the old versions of this are increasing in value.
Yeah.
You know, and I always think that's really cool.
I'm convinced, man, that you can go downtown and open up these like 3,000 square foot facilities, one of these ran down lots, and create your own like superhero Marvel DC museum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have that much. When he says he has a wall of comics in his room, he literally has an entire wall in his room, plastered from the roof to the floor, nothing but comic books, and he has boxes more. That's not even the tip of the iceberg of all that he has.
What I really like about it, at least what I dig about it, is like, and a lot of comic book collectors, people who buy comics, have this. I don't just have a bunch of miscellaneous like new comics, like a bunch of like, oh, this is what Captain America's doing this week and all this shit.
Yeah, you
I
got
like
real
comic
deal
books
shit
that mean shit. Like I'm like, oh, this Secret Wars #1. This is
you got real.
Yeah, or I'll be like
$1,000.
I'll be like, this. I mean, I think it's more than that. I did it. I did the math for it, but. I'm like, oh, this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 300. This is actually the first full appearance of Venom.
Yeah.
I
remember you giving me that rundown.
But which kind of brings me to, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Or at least I was super excited about the Venom movie because Venom's my dude. Like 40% of the comics on my wall are Venom exclusively, or like big stories with Venom. And did you see the Venom trailer that came out?
No, but I heard they didn't
dog
have
shit
Venom.
Trailer. No, it was a terrible trailer. Like it just looked like a generic Tom Hardy bullshit. Like. I was so upset. Like, it just looked like they put something out just to put something out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I was like, why? It was very disappointing for me. Like, I'll show it to you after the podcast. It was
maybe they're afraid, because Venom is such a hard character to create on the screen.
Yeah.
Maybe they're afraid.
And they've already done it once, and it didn't pan out.
Yeah. They didn't like that? Okay. Maybe they're afraid that it's not going to go well with the audience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would think that, like, if an audience is excited about it and you're going to release a Venom trailer, show fucking Venom.
Gotta show Venom, right?
Yeah,
like if you're not ready, don't release fucking.
Exactly. Like here's my thing.
But they know motherfuckers is still gonna show up to watch the movie. Are you gonna sit out and not watch Venom because they didn't show Venom in the trailer?
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
Be first.
They could release a trailer.
All your merchandise.
They could release a trailer where the Venom costume is made out of cardboard, and I'll be like,
I'm definitely going.
Yeah, I'll be like, shit, man.
Can't believe we gotta do this.
I know it's not even like, oh man, I'm not gonna see Venom now because they clearly don't know what they're doing. It's like, oh man, I bought my tickets. I'm gonna go watch them destroy Venom.
Right? It's like 15 years into marriage. Oh, I gotta go home to this bitch. Like you don't have to go see Venom, dog. Dog, I mean,
man, I like how you wrapped it up into that shit. You got some shit you need to unpack, Eman.
I do, man. I'm glad you brought it up, actually. No, but I feel you, man. I actually recently, as you know, and as some of you know, got into collecting ugly ass grandpa shirts from like the 80s.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it's kind of the same way, man. Based on what you just told me now, I feel like it's kind of the same way. I'll be the first to admit these shirts are ugly as fuck, but dude, they pack personality, man. I have some shirts from the 70s, from the 80s, 90s.
See, not only are they grandpa shirts, like they're in sizes that clearly
huge.
don't look like they're supposed to be with you.
This is a double XL.
Is it? Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
That probably fits me normal. No, I'm
No, but it's a double XL, dude. No, I just like the shirts because, bro, they're like a reflection of the time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like for example, in the 90s, people got really into like kind of like African patterns. You know what I mean? And people across all cultures in America were rocking these African patterns. I think this would be I think this is like late 90s, but it's just cool, man. And the shirts have personality. I feel like a lot of the shirts now they're not like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're like 100% cotton bullshit material. There's no art involved in the clothing.
I guess. I mean, like, I was going out and buying a lot more clothes recently, and like even like this shirt, like it's not a great shirt, or like it's not like it's an exceptional shirt, but like when I'm buying shit, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'll buy something with stripes or with solid colors or whatever. Like I'll get shit with like little designs in it, something that I think says something,
right?
Something that's kind of classy.
Right.
For me, kind of like what you're saying, a reflection of the time. Like I went out with Serena like a week ago, and we just went to La Cantera. She had to buy some shit, so we're we're there. We went to eat and all this other shit. But I went and I put on a nice shirt, a blazer, and a tie. And I had my shirt tucked in and everything. Like, that's some shit you would do. Big time. I know. But, like, you remember from high school, that's just how I would dress. Like, if it were
middle school.
Middle school. Yeah, back to middle school. It's like, even here, like, I'm wearing nice shoes. I'm wearing, like, my nice socks and shit. Absolutely. But, like, if it were up to me, I would wear, like, a fucking suit every day. Like, that would, like, like, so, like, if I was, like, in, like, the 50s or the 60s or whatever, I'd be like, yes. Like, that's, big time. Yeah. Big so, time. Like you said, a reflection of the time. I dig that. Like, I like, when dudes, even if, like you don't have to be going to a job interview or going to a wedding to dress up, like, real nice and shit. You know what I mean? Not even real nice.
Just put a little thought into what you're wearing, man.
That's true.
Why do motherfuckers like to dress for comfort, dude? Like, I mean, okay, that question answers itself because it's comfortable. But, like, why? I don't know, man. Where's the flair in your personality? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess, man. Like I guess back then people used to get up and get dressed to go to the fucking supermarket. Yeah. Yeah, like, and you know, I've kind of been like that, and like this leads into a story about me being lonely today. I don't know if you saw my tweet about it.
No, kind of.
So so today, and I've been doing this for a few weekends, but got up, got showered and everything, put on a nice pair of jeans, ironed my shirt, put on a nice shirt, got my nice shoes on, and then just kind of chilled out at home for a little bit.
Why did I do the exact same thing, bro?
Yep.
I did the exact. I got showered and everything to just chill on the couch.
Yeah.
I was actually going to get salad from Walmart, and I said, let's make a day out of this shit. And
yeah. Oh, yeah, and you didn't do anything, but you told me you were busy today, so...
I did? Yeah. Oh, I did. No.
No, it's fine.
Listen, I got this shirt today, bro.
No, I'm...
I just lied to your face.
Oh. But, no, so, like, I got dressed and everything, put on my nice shoes, sat on the couch, watched a few episodes of The Office, just fucking
You did that all day?
Not all day. Like, then I was like, I'll get up and I'll go do something. So I was like, I'll go grab some food and come back home. So I left the house, right?
Right.
And can't hang out with Serena right now because she's recovering from an ailment that she had. I had texted you earlier in the day and I was like, hey, you want to get together and like, because me and Eman have been planning to marathon all the Cloverfield movies. And Eman lied to me and said that he was busy.
I didn't lie to you.
And Eman's like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this other thing. I'm like, okay. So I was chilling and my whole family was gone because we came in from a wedding yesterday. Me and Isaac. I drove here with Isaac yesterday.
Yeah.
But so I came in and he my own little my little brother Isaac. So we all went to this wedding yesterday. We left on Friday night. We slept in the hotel. Terrible. I'm never gonna because originally I was gonna go to this wedding with Serena and my family, and me and Serena were gonna rent or get our own room.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't happen because Serena's sick. So I went with my family and I had to share a room with them.
What happened, man?
Yeah, terrible thing. No, just
tell me about it.
Just terrible. Just everyone snores. Everyone.
Bro.
Everyone snores. Everyone argues. Willie's girlfriend was there, which isn't bad, but it was just like just another layer of so I couldn't sleep naked. You know, it's ridiculous. I shared a bed with Willie, and he was like kicking me out of it all night.
What?
He farted. He kept. He snored.
That's the worst, dude.
Woo! Yeah.
That shit would drive you insane.
So like they were like, oh, why don't you stay the night? I was like, no, I'm gonna go home. I'm just gonna go home tonight.
You just took off, huh?
Yeah, and because at the wedding me and Bella had to perform the the first dance song for the bride and groom. So we did that. Me and Isaac took off. He went home with me. We got home. We got some dinner, and then we just chilled out at home. Went to bed late. But anyway, I woke up, got dressed, chilled out for a little bit. Then I went like, you know what? I'm gonna go grab some food. And then I was thinking about, I was like, I'll go eat somewhere. Like I want to eat somewhere. So like, clearly I couldn't go with anybody. So I you were busy. Serena's sick. I asked Isaac, my little brother.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you want to go grab some lunch with me? I was thinking about grabbing some lunch, and he goes, oh, like he's breaking up with me. He goes, oh, I already ordered a pizza. It's about to be here.
And I was like, brother ordered
yeah, and I was like,
it's about to be here.
Okay. I was like, okay. And then a few minutes later, hello, Pizza. He's getting his pizza and he's sitting there eating. And I walk downstairs. He goes, if you don't want to go anywhere and you want to share my pizza with me, you can just give me a few bucks and I'll let you have some of the pizza.
Oh my God! I was gonna say, dude. Isaac is offering to share pizza with you that he bought.
No.
That's weird. But then you finish the sentence. Okay, all is right in the universe again.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go pick up some food. I'll come home. So I leave, And as I'm leaving, I was like, what do I pick up? Do I pick up Whataburger? Do I go some Taco Bell? Oh, maybe I'll get some Free Birds or something, you know? And I went like, you know what? I want some fucking pancakes.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? I'll just fucking go to IHOP. I'm just going to go to IHOP. I'll go by myself. I don't care. I'm going to go to IHOP. I was already dressed up, you know?
Yeah,
you know, I didn't even have to go to the supermarket.
You can't waste a good outfit. That's blasphemous.
Exactly.
You can't, man.
So I left to go to IHOP, right? Bro, went to IHOP by myself.
Yeah. It's like everybody you know from high school.
No. Best fucking dining experience, service-wise, of my life.
Service-wise?
Service-wise, of my fucking life.
But not... Did you enjoy the...
No, I mean, the food was fine, but it's IHOP, you know?
No, like, you said service-wise, but did you enjoy the experience of just being there alone?
So, let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
So, drive up, right?
Right.
And walk up to the little old lady who's, like, seating everybody. You know, there's, like, one person that seats you, and then there's other waiters and waitresses and all that.
Right.
So, the little old lady looks at me, and she's, like, looking around me, like she's looking for someone else.
Yeah.
Or other people. And I just go, oh, just one, just me. And she kind of looks at me, and she goes, oh, sweetie, just you. And I was like, yes, ma'am. She goes, oh, well, that's just fine. Your meal's cheaper that way. And she's, like, made a joke about it. She's being real cute about it. So we walk into the room.
Make you feel less bad about being lonely.
So we walk into the room. We walk into the room, or you know, the restaurant or whatever.
Right, the dining area.
She goes, do you want a table or booth? And I'm like, I guess a booth. And she goes, okay. Which one? And I was like, the one like in the corner, I guess. And she goes, all right, that's fine. I mean, nobody's gonna bother you there, am I right? And I was like, okay.
Why is she treating this like it's an exclusive drug deal?
I know, right? And I was like, okay. So she walks me over, and this isn't even my waitress. It's the woman who sits down. Yeah. And she goes, can I get you your drink? What would you like, a water? Would you like some coffee or anything? And I was like, oh, I'll take a Pepsi. And she goes, oh, okay. So she goes, brings my Pepsi immediately, and she goes she goes, okay, well, you know what? I already told your server that she should already be here talking to you, so she'll be here in just a minute. Can I get you anything else? And I was like, no, I'm good. So the server comes up. She goes, what can I get you? And I already knew what I wanted. I was like, oh, I'll just get the mozzarella sticks and some chocolate chip pancakes. She's like, okay, beautiful. Sounds good, right? And she goes, what? You already have your drink? Do you need anything else? I'm like, no, I'm good. So I'm there. I have my phone up because I'm listening to a podcast.
Right.
And like I have my earbuds or whatever. So I'm listening to a podcast, and every server that walks by, that's even though it's not mine, asks me if I need anything, or if they can get me anything. And I was like,
what's up with that, man?
I don't know. I'm like, I was like,
sure. What location were you at? What Alabama Ranch?
Yeah. And I was like, man, like, did they think my wife died or something?
I'm saying, dude.
Oh, maybe so, bro, because I have the promise ring on. So maybe they're like, oh, this guy's fucking wife died. Equate death immediately. I don't know, man. And he's like, oh, this guy just got a divorce. Or, oh, he's eating by himself. He's got a lot on his mind. I don't know.
Why were they? I don't know.
But they just kept going like, hey, you need anything? And then at one point, she brought me another drink. It's like, hey, I know you're still working on the other Pepsi, but I know you're going to get through it. So here's one. Just so as soon as you're ready, it's just right there.
I was going to say, maybe it's because they're like not busy and they just have free time to be nice. But it's fucking Sunday at IHOP.
Yeah, there was a good amount of people there. But because I started looking, I'm like, are they only doing this with me or whatever, right? So she comes out, she's being real nice. And at one point, she's coming out with my food.
Yeah.
You know, I've already eaten all my mozzarella sticks, listening to my podcast, watching the podcast. And she's coming up, and this other waiter, again, comes by and he goes, hey, sir, can I get you anything? Do you need anything else? And before I can even answer her, she goes, can't you see the man's listening to something? And just walks right by and gives me my plate. And she goes, here, I'll fill up your Pepsi. So like it's regular service, but everyone's being so like extendingly nice.
Right.
And I was just like, okay. So I obviously making sure this shit.
You left a fat ass tip, didn't you?
I mean, so I ate and everything. Finished, and she just kept bringing me drinks. So she's like, need anything else? Can I get you anything? Or you need a to-go box? You want a drink to go or whatever? And I'm like, no, I'm fine, thank you. So I get my check. I leave her like $8 because the bill was like, oh, she didn't charge me for my mozzarella sticks.
Oh, bro, okay, it's confirmed. She wants your dick, dog. She wants you to put it in her throat.
So walk up, paying for these pancakes, and a little old lady passed by me, and she goes, was everything all right, sweetie? Everything good for you? And I'm like, yes, ma'am. She goes, well, that's great. You have a great day. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. Thank you. So I left the girl like an $8 tip. I'm paying like the $10 for these fucking pancakes. It was like a big-ass stack of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman's like, hey, everything good for you, sir? And I'm like, yep, everything was great. And she was like, yeah, I felt like the Key and Peele skit, the Continental Breakfast.
Like, what?
You remember that?
Yeah.
Like, yes, the Continental Breakfast. This way. Mm. How's your Continental Breakfast, sir? Delicious.
Splendid. Yeah.
Splendid. I think I'll have another. No, so she's like, how was the surname? I'm like, everything was great. Thank you very much, man.
You said it like that?
Yeah. I was like, yes, I'm being catered to.
Put a fucking pep in your step.
Well, what does a man have to do to get a foot rub around here? You know what I'm saying?
Lighting your cigar and shit.
I know, right?
Pip, pip to doodly doo.
Pip, pip to doodly doo. Oh, is that some dog poo? Not on my shoe. Walking around, I know what to do. Go back to IHOP and get some food.
You've been coming with bars lately, man. Let me find out you're trying to be a rapper.
But anyway, so I walked out, got in my car, and I'm like, fuck, that was nice. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go out by myself for
president. You know what, man? You could have definitely hit me up. Hey, that's how Obama became president, dog. A nice trip to Denny's or some shit.
Obama went like,
Obama on the edge. He's like, I'm gonna end it today, Michelle. Can't do it, Michelle. I guess I'll take this last trip to Denny's.
He got home one day. He's like, Michelle, I decided that I am going to run for United States president.
For president of the United States.
How'd you come to this, Barack? Well, you see, I was going to a Waffle House.
It's that simple, dude.
And those inmates gave me the best food of my life.
Those inmates. That's crazy. You could have hit me up, man. You went in the morning, right?
No, bro, I went like at 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like lunch for me. It was like, you know.
Yeah.
But it was nice and shit.
That's a beautiful experience, dude.
Yeah, I went by home and I was like, what am I gonna do when I get home? I'm just gonna watch TV. And I was like, I'll just drop by GameStop, grab myself a game, got myself a game, went home, started playing, jacking around. You gave me a call a few hours in. You're like, hey, you want to come over? And I was finishing up. I was like, yeah, give me a few minutes.
You left a fat ass. You left a fat. That story took place at 1. Okay, you went to GameStop, started playing. I'm gonna assume at like 2. I called you at like close to 7.
I got there. No, you called me at 6:30.
Close to 7, man.
So
like
no, but like I got to IHOP at like 1:30.
Okay.
Got out at like 2:30. Got home. Oh, I had to drive my dad and Isaac to the movies because they were Annihilation. I heard it was shit. I told them. It was pretty good. I heard that it was shit. Every review said that it looks pretty, but it has no substance. They asked me if I'd heard anything. I said, I heard it was pretty good. I was lying.
Ooh,
anyway,
just to get him out of the house.
Not to get them out of the house, but because like they're gonna go see it anyway. Like, might as well let them have their expectations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what? They're not like a. I mean, I don't consider myself. I guess I consider myself a little more of like a movie snob because I watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, I feel that.
I intake a lot of media, so I think I see things a little different from people. And a lot of the movie reviewers I watch are people who are more likened to my disposition for movies.
Right. Absolutely.
So, you know, the way that they intake media is probably very different than the way that I intake media. Because, I'm the type of person where I sat down to go watch, like I'll fucking... What's a stupid ass movie? Like, I'm a person that went to go see Jumanji and went like, but what is the moral?
Right, you have to. Yeah,
I analyze everything, but there is a great moral to Jumanji. Do you ever see Jumanji?
Never seen Jumanji, man.
Dude, Jumanji's fucking great.
Never seen Jumanji. You know what I saw? You know what I fucking saw? Hold up, real quick.
Jumanji, I think was besides Logan.
Yeah,
I think it was my favorite movie of last year. As a movie,
you're tripping, man.
No, as a movie, because it's a fun movie, super fucking funny, great cast. At the box office, that shit kept fucking chugging along, bro.
Yeah.
It was making millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah. The Rock was talking about it for a long time.
After it had come out.
Hey, this is The Rock back in the gym, Beyond Paradise. Bro. Just wanted to say thank you guys worldwide for making Jumanji the #1 movie in the world for the 17th week in a row. I love it, guys.
Yeah, man. Like Peter Rabbit came out, and for 1 week, it was like, Peter Rabbit topped Jumanji, and the next week, Jumanji made $10 million again. Like, it's just...
They're just snuffing the movie.
It's a great movie, bro. Shit. It's a really good movie. Yeah. Like, I don't want to overhype it for you. It's like not like Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting and it's very funny. Like,
so it sounds like recently we both hit some peaks and valleys in our movie going experience.
What was yours?
So that was a peak for you, seeing Jumanji. One of the best you've seen last year. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, bro.
Last year had some fire, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think I didn't see it till January.
Okay. Well, yeah. Still,
yeah, I mean like, I would say, like, it's my favorite last year out of movies.
Okay.
Like...
Have you not seen Baby Driver?
No, I didn't. But, like, you know, obviously, the movies that I see more of are, like, superhero movies or the genre films. So just out of films.
Yeah.
Like, not the things that I'm a niche a part of.
Okay.
But just films.
I was going to say, because I went to the movies, you know, literally every week for the majority of last year.
Yeah. Hey, Blade Runner 2049 sucks balls. I don't like it.
No, you don't like it? Well, I like the last 10 minutes that I saw. But my movie-going experience hit a nice little valley approximately 48 hours ago. Something like that.
Tell me.
So my lady.
Your lady? You got a lady?
My lady.
You got one of those ladies?
One of them.
That's cool.
Hits me up.
How much do they cost?
$14.99 plus shipping and handling, but we'll get into that later. Hits me up.
I just don't like that when you get one that's busted. They're like, you gotta deal with the daddy issues.
Dude, the return policy is phenomenal. Apparently, there's like a warehouse, 3.4 billion of them.
Yeah.
So
some of them like they're kind of like action figures, you know. Some of them, if they don't come with,
I can't finish this.
I was gonna say some of them don't even come with hand jerk action, and you can't return it. You just gotta deal with it and hope the mouth action works.
No, but this lovely lady that I'm dating, we went out and saw none other than Winchester.
How was it?
Have you heard of Winchester?
Yes, how was it?
So, first off, Winchester is based on the Winchester Residency, a home built early 1900s by a crazy bitch we call the widow of Mr.
Crazy
Winchester, who owned and ran one of the biggest gun companies in America, in the world, really. And husband died, she took over the throne, and she began building this house, right? Crazy ass like hotel.
Yeah.
But she built it in a way that once you came in, you couldn't leave.
Yeah, it's like a maze thing. And there were like stairways that led to nowhere.
I don't know how. Who regulated that shit? If you look at actual pictures, it was a coliseum.
I want to go. Is it a thing? Can you go?
I think they tore it down.
Fuck, I want to go.
But dude, it was like a fucking...
No. Right? Bro, I just want to point out...
What's up?
God, it was a terrible choice to eat that pizza before the podcast.
That's why I didn't do it, man.
Yeah, it's like, it's like all in my stomach. I got like, not like heartburn, but like, I didn't do it. You can just feel it in my chest a little bit.
Yeah.
But
you're a crazy man. But so she built this house, this coliseum. I don't know who allowed this shit to happen, but once you come in, she set it up to where you can't find your way out. You literally would get lost. There are stairways that lead to brick walls. I'm sorry, windows that lead to brick walls. Stairways that lead to the roof. Not outside of the roof, literally just the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like you can't find your way out. Like over 100 people died. People went missing, were never found. It's crazy shit. So they made a movie about it and they put a little paranormal twist on it. In theory, that sounds good. You know when a scary movie says,
I was gonna say, like the setup that you've explained to me sounds like amazing, I want to go see that movie.
Right? Dude, they had it all. But you know when a scary movie says based on true events, it kind of ups the scariness, like I'd say about.
Well, it gives you a little more 20%. Of an expectation,
right?
So like
it brings a level of realism to it.
Yeah, like when shit says based off true events, you like there has to be enough believability there for you to go, yeah, this is true. Like, but that makes it scary, and if it's too unbelievable, you're like, oh, this isn't scary. This is bullshit.
Yeah, but so she hits me up and says, hey, let's go see Winchester. I'm like, cool, let's do it. And get there. I never do this, dude, but I didn't mean to. I was looking up show times to see what time we can go see Winchester.
Y'all got there like right when, or y'all got in late?
We went about like 8 something.
What time did the movie start? We
didn't get in late.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But
that was what it was going towards. Go ahead.
No. We saw a Flatline. I'm just kidding. Insider.
We're there waiting to see Blade Runner. We're there waiting to see Winchester.
Flatliners.
Boom. Flatliners.
But I never do this.
It says boom. Flatliners.
Fuck no, we're not doing free promotion. That's shitty movie.
At the bottom is just a small quote.
Breakdown podcast.
No. At the bottom is like small quote like, man, they really changed the formula for Blade Runner.
God.
I love that
constant
fucking
reminder
podcast.
of my stupidity.
I love that. Check out that podcast, guys. If y'all haven't,
reference the episode.
There's it's called like Eman versus Blade Runner.
Oh yes.
You'll see it. The thumbnail is Eman and I's head over the Blade Runner thing. Blade Runner's in the title of it, but it's like Eman versus Blade Runner.
Yeah,
and Eman like went to the wrong theater and thought that they were watching Blade Runner and started watching fucking Flatliners. And after it showed the story. After it showed the title card for fucking Flatliners, Eman went
after the intro and everything.
Yeah, after it said Flatliners, starring this and that, not Harrison Ford, not what's the other guy's name?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen or heard of Blade Runner, man. Damn, dude, I'm an idiot.
It said Flatliners. He's like, what does Blade Runner start?
And then we realized we were watching Flatliners, got up and found the theater that said Blade Runner, walk in, didn't even realize we had only seen the last 20 minutes of Blade Runner until we got out in the car, looked it up to see how long the fucking movie was, and realized, oh, we just watched the last 20 minutes of it. Because the whole time we were like,
they went into a movie.
It's a short-ass movie, bro.
And thought that they saw a 40-minute movie and went like, man, this is crazy. This is, man, that's really taking some artistic liberty right there.
We were totally caught off guard. But anyway, oh my God, I never do this. I never look up the reviews of a movie before seeing it. Why would you fucking do that?
That's all I do.
It's going to give you just preconceived notions.
That's all I do.
Well, I'm no savage. I'm no savage. But listen.
Good.
I looked it up, bro. The lowest rating for a movie I've ever seen on Rotten Tomatoes.
Shit.
11%.
Oh my God.
11%.
And you didn't turn yourself around right there?
She wanted to watch it, right?
Yeah. She wanted to watch it?
It was one time me and Serena. She likes scary movies, you know?
One time me and Serena, luckily.
Yeah.
We were eating somewhere. And at the time, that movie, what was it called? It's like A Dog's Purpose was out.
Yes.
That movie has like it was like a terrible movie. I just remember like.
Do you know the rating?
I don't remember. You can look it up right now if you want to.
I'm good.
But I just remember I saw the reviews for it.
That was good.
Like the scores that I remember seeing before it came out, like from Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman, were like, this is like a shit movie. Like, don't go watch this.
Wow.
And then but Serena goes like, you know what? Let's go to the movies. I'm like, oh cool. What do you want to see? And I start reading off what's showing. And I could have ignored it, but I didn't want to be dishonest.
It came out last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what's the rating on it?
33.
33. So
33%.
So she's telling me I'm reading her off the movies that we could go see, and I don't skip it, but I know she's probably gonna want to see it. So I go, A Dog's Purpose, and she goes, oh, let's go see that one. I would love to see that one. It's about like the dog and this, and then she like starts going over the story, and I'm like, I was like, you want to see it? And she goes, yeah, and I'm like. I didn't say anything. I didn't verbally or physically show anything. But in my head, I was like, okay, I'm about to go waste money on fucking seeing A Dog's Purpose. I didn't tell her anything. I was just like, okay, baby, let's go. Let's go see it. What time you want to go? And we picked a showtime and everything, and we start heading towards the theater. And she goes, you know what? I kind of don't feel like sitting down in a movie theater because then we're just sitting there. Like, we're not talking or anything. What else? You want to do something else? And I was like, oh, man, if you want to, shit. Guess we'll just have to miss the movie.
Darn.
Yeah, I was like, dimmadang. Dimmadang.
No, but anyway. So I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
11%. Actually, it's gone up. They're doing really good, actually, now. 14%. So.
Oh, 3 points.
Yeah, man. We get there, watch the movie, of course. Heavy-ass jump scares from start to finish. I've never been so bored in a movie in my life, bro.
What did she think of it?
Oh, she hated it.
Okay,
We both hated it. We both hated it.
I don't know. She likes Transformers.
She likes Transformers.
Yeah.
She likes Transformers.
I don't know how much I trust her.
She likes Transformers.
I don't like her.
But,
I never want to see her again in my life. I can't even say shit, actually. Because she's a fan of the Transformers movies, so she goes to see them. I hate the Transformers movies.
And we still go to see
them. And I go to see every single one of them.
Front row in that
shit. Man. Bumblebee's going to drop, and I'm going to be front row. Watch it.
Wow.
I wasn't wild.
That shit sucked.
Nah, bro. I wasn't wild. I'm sitting there watching the movies like, this is terrible.
We're such fucking haters.
And Mom's like, you want to leave? And I'm like, no.
I told her, bro. Say, hey, we should have got up and walked out. Like, she said I would have, but she paid for the tickets.
I think that would be like the most, like, I think the day that I walk out of a movie theater is gonna be like, that's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I kind of want to, bro. I want to have that experience of getting up. Cause
but I also don't want to be thinking about it and go like, oh, this is the one. This is the one. I'm gonna leave.
When you watch a shitty movie, right? Because sometimes from a trailer you don't look at reviews. At least I don't. You go into a movie thinking, wow, this looks like a good movie, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna go see a movie I think it's bad, so I'm gonna go in being like, wow, this movie looks good. Looks like they put a lot of art into creating this movie. I'm gonna go see it. But then sometimes you realize halfway along it's only a cash grab, or they didn't really care about it. They just did it to make money.
Yeah.
There's no form of rebellion, right? You can't really get back at the director. In my mind, the best form of rebellion when seeing a shitty movie and getting duped out of $15-10 or whatever, it's just getting up, washing your hands, and walking out of that bitch, dude. In my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a good form of, I don't know, dude. In my petty ass mind. It's
kind of, I mean, to me, like, I agree. It's just, I can't think of, like, it's one of those things where, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Stay there and watch. You're like, I sat through that whole fucking stupid ass movie.
Yeah.
And if you leave early, it's like, I wasted money on that stupid ass movie.
Yeah.
Because my thing, maybe other people are this shitty. I'm not this shitty. If I ever walk out of a movie, I just lost that money. I'm not going to go up to the box office and complain or try to get money back or free tickets.
I had a friend that did that.
Fuck.
Guess for what movie?
You know what, man? You know what, though?
Guess for what movie, though?
Oh, hold up. Before you tell me, I can actually see that happening. I think if the movie was bad enough, I can see myself. No, I can see myself complaining to get my money back. Like, yeah, but go ahead. What were you saying?
Dude, he, guess what movie he walked out of and got his money back? No.
Black Panther.
No, this is last year.
Logan.
No.
Thor.
No, I just can't even think of the fucking name. That's why I'm saying.
Oh shit!
I haven't said it yet. It was a really good movie though. Where they're stuck in the fucking beach. They're stuck on the beach.
Stuck on a beach.
World War II.
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
What?
He got the fuck up and walked out of Hacksaw Ridge, dude.
Bro?
Went to the front desk. No, went to the front desk and hey.
Because I can see veterans walking out of war movies. Because sometimes they have to. But go ahead.
Got to the front desk and hey, I don't know what that was, but I need my money back. They gave him his fucking money back.
Why did he walk out? What was his reasoning?
Because
Hacksaw Ridge is a fucking great movie. Have you seen it?
Beautiful.
God.
But it attracts a certain audience, right? And based on the trailers, you would think it would attract a different kind of audience. Because me personally, I thought it was going to be going head to head with Saving Private Ryan. This action-packed, very authentic, adrenaline rush from start to finish movie, which it kind of was, but the action-packed part was lacking, which is very important for a war movie.
Yeah.
Right? It was a bit of an intellectual piece. Mm-hmm. If you're not ready to sit down for 2 hours to watch an intellectual piece, if you go in expecting Transformers and get Life of Pi, I can see why you're going to be upset. Because I went in thinking the same thing.
What?
Yes, dude.
But you would leave?
I wouldn't leave.
Who did this?
Because I'm a fan of movies in general. My boy, coworker of mine, Marcus. Shout out to Marcus.
Is he that same dude that I met that other time? When we were...
You never met Marcus.
I met Marcus? Okay. Man.
Yeah, man.
I know who you are, Marcus. Fuck you. I don't know.
He's gonna come kick your ass, dude.
It's so stupid. But did you not have the brain capacity to go, oh, this is different. I'm gonna intake this.
Yeah.
For what, I mean, I guess I get it. Like, if that's his taste, it just wasn't for him.
Yeah.
I can understand that because there's shit that's not for me. But like for me personally, I just can't fathom
a bad movie
walking out of it. Like I would never.
Whoa. My God, whoa. We just watched the end of a live feed.
Damn! Shit, you should wind it.
Oh, look at a little turtle.
Oh, okay.
A little turtle. Fuck them jellyfish, man. It was turtle.
Jellyfish. But, I mean, I guess, bro. I just can't fathom that. Like, I would never be able to do that in my fucking life.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, they're looking at a turtle.
What if they just sliced the head off?
Little turtle. Oh, that would be
like some messed up Asian live feed in Japan. They start eating it. Oh, that's a cute ass turtle, bro.
Anyway, back to the conversation. But
shit is swimming.
I mean, like I said, I guess if it's not your thing, or if it's I guess if you're a certain type of moviegoer, like there has to be moviegoers like that.
Yeah.
Because that's why people go see Transformers.
Yeah.
Because they went like, oh, Hacksaw Ridge, I gotta think.
Yeah.
I gotta think.
That's what I'm saying. It's escapism.
They walked out and went like, I don't know what that bullshit was.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all throwing this textbook in my face. nice.
Yeah.
I'd like a ticket for Transformers last night, please. I mean, God.
Listen, man. I mean, the reason that I still remember it, dude, is because it was so funny how the next day how he told me, bro. He had this look of disgust in his face. It was like, so fucking funny.
I went into that movie.
Yeah.
They expected my ass to thank.
No, because Marcus, dude. Marcus, he's the guy at the office who's always fucking happy. Always in a positive mood. How you doing, Eman? Oh, it's good to see you, man. Hey, you looking good. The diet's still going. Oh, I can tell, man, you looking good. He's that guy.
Damn.
I walk in, like, hey, what up, Mark? What's going on, man? Oh, what happened to you? Were you touched? Is Harvey Weinstein in the building somewhere? Should we talk about something? Like, he really looked altered.
He's like, tell us where they touched you. And he goes, right here.
Right. Made me think. But fuck, dude. It was so funny.
I don't know my alphabets.
I've never seen him that upset before, man. Never seen him that upset before, dude. So fucking funny. So dramatic. But
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, saw Winchester. Terrible. Trash. TRASH, dude. Garbage. But yeah, man, that's been my life this last week. I feel like a douchebag. I said I went out with that girl. I said one of them. I said, damn! I feel like a douchebag. I'm gonna tell her. She's gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna tell her.
But yeah, man. Yeah. First time seeing a bad movie in a long time. You know how that streak going.
Doesn't
kill a fucking streak.
Yes,
no, it doesn't kill a streak.
Kills the streak,
because it's
bro.
me and Isaac's thing.
It kills the streak. It kills the streak.
What?
Kills the streak.
No.
It kills your streak.
How do you even know, bro? How do you even?
It kills
this
your
thing.
It doesn't matter.
Why is he making rules?
You said that I haven't seen a bad movie, or I've gone to movies and haven't seen a bad. You never want.
I think he's jealous because I didn't do the streak with him.
What?
I'll put it on the table.
I don't care. You know, I'm not a jealous type of person. I'm not a person who remembers when I ask you to hang out and you're too busy not doing the plans that you said you had to go out and eat IHOP with me, and I
I know you're gonna say some petty shit.
You know what, Eman?
What's
I
up,
think
man?
it's the perfect time to. Real quick, I want to address this.
What's up?
We haven't been doing Vitamin of the Week.
Yeah.
And I just want to address it with our loyal listeners. The reason we haven't done Vitamin of the Week is because, as you know, we're like 36 episodes in. There are only so many vitamins.
Yeah.
And me and Eman have decided that we're going to go over our definition of vitamins. Maybe change up what it is, because it's a staple of our show. We're going to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had that conversation like twice. We never sit down and figure out exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And we still haven't. So hopefully next week we'll get that figured out. But it's going to come back. But while we're not doing that segment of the show, go ahead.
Like, I know we had this conversation. We don't want to let the viewers too far behind the scenes of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they've been with us long enough. We could let them know what's happening. Recently, Dr. Augustus was considering undergoing a sex change operation. Don't know what it is, but it went a little south. No pun intended. And he's in critical condition. I know. Yeah, it's hard to digest. So we will be back. We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
You could have not added that.
Well, the people need to know, man. The people need to know.
Yes.
Dr. Augustus, just keeping your thoughts and prayers. And we're gonna be back.
Well, you know what? While we are waiting and fixing up that segment for you guys for its comeback, we are bringing back another segment that we haven't done for a while, and that is the What the Fuck story of the week.
Okay.
So,
absolutely.
If y'all guys don't know, or maybe you don't remember, or maybe you just don't give a shit, the What the Fuck story of the week is the part of the podcast where me and Eman pick a story that happened that week in the world of news, whether it be movies, local, political, whatever. Just some shit that just seems completely outlandish,
Absolutely.
really weird, stupid, to be quite frank. And we'll go over it, talk about it, and some interesting conversations ensue. So, Eman and Eman actually brought this up. So I wrote down some of the key talking points about it. And the What the Fuck story of this week is about this transgender young man who has made the transition from female to male, or is making the transition, in the middle of his transition. And he was booed after winning a Texas final in a wrestling competition against a female opponent. So we'll get into... I'll let you start kind of seeing what you think about the whole situation. But let me read off some of these talking points. So his name is Mac Beggs. At least that's what I've written down here. He is transitioning from male to female. He's in the middle of his transition. He's taking light doses of testosterone to help out with his transition. He isn't allowed to wrestle against male competitors.
Yeah.
As of right now, he's in high school. As of right now in high school, he's not allowed to wrestle against male competitors. So he is forced to compete in girls' competitions against his wishes. And his most recent competition, where he defeated his female opponent, the competition ended with several parents and spectators showing their displeasure by booing him in the middle of the competition after he won. Like I said, he is taking small doses of testosterone, which is sparking a group of parents who are attempting to block his participation in the wrestling competitions.
Yeah.
So, Eman, I mean, obviously you saw this and you want us to talk about it, so I went and researched it a wee bit more. But what are like your first feelings about this story, and like how does it, what does it rattle off to you?
The first thing that comes to mind is, well, duh. Mm-hmm. I mean, so when I read the article, I'm not gonna lie, I laughed.
Yeah.
I said, wow, is this the end of the PC era?
Yeah.
You never boo somebody, not in this time, right? That's quote unquote, what's the word?
Because of their sexual orientation.
Way, right?
Oh, okay.
Would fall under that oppression category.
Yeah.
You never boo the victim.
Or someone who's battling something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like would you... Well, no, I don't want to liken it to that. But, like, if we would have booed a gay wrestler in the same situation, there'd be an uproar.
You have to support him.
Yeah.
In some regards, I get that. But it was like, damn, is this the end of the PC era? I thought this was the end of the PC era.
It's also in Texas, so... I mean,
but
Texas
Austin
is definitely a lot more...
No, I get it.
Texas is definitely more conservative.
Yeah, we did hold a draw.
Most liberal
We did hold a draw
areas.
Muhammad contest, and then...
Yeah.
Anyway.
It worked.
But,
yeah, go ahead.
Entrapment works so great. But, dude, I the fact that he wanted to wrestle against men... but was turned down because of
he wanted to. He expressed it several times.
Because of the overarching regulators. They wouldn't allow it. I see it. And the kid just wants to wrestle. You know what I mean? Yeah. But his only option for wrestling is against females. Mm-hmm. So what sense does that make? Because now he can't wrestle against men because it's unfair for him or whatever reason.
Yeah.
And he's forced to wrestle against women, and it's unfair for them because he's literally on performance enhancers.
Yeah.
Bodybuilders take testosterone. NFL athletes back in the day and baseball players back in the day take testosterone to up their performance. They become fucking superhuman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So now you have this kid wrestling against females because because he has no choice to, even though he expressed his concern and says he wants to wrestle against males. And he's in a situation where he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah. And they boo him for it.
Yeah.
They boo him for it.
When he's taking all the proper steps.
He's taking everything he's done in his power to...
He's making his transition. This is his choice.
Right.
And because of his choice, he knows there are repercussions. And he goes, well, I know that this can be seen as, hey, I shouldn't be fighting this type of person because I may be building myself to a physical point to where maybe it is unfair for me to fight these folks. And I want to be fighting someone who I feel that I am on the same level with.
Yeah.
And if he feels that he wants to be fighting with males, he should be. You know what I mean? But then I guess people just don't understand, or it's a newer topic that now is just becoming mainstream, and people still don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been allowed to do what he wants as far as wrestling.
That is horrible, with other
dude.
Men. Can you imagine?
I
mean, first off, wrestling is one of the hardest combat sports you will ever do.
Yeah.
I've boxed and MMA, I've done the whole 9 yards. Yeah. There's nothing as grimy and as hard as getting in shape for wrestling, the weight cutting, the grueling training, the hours and hours in the gym.
Now think about the physical
toll. You work your whole life, the physical toll for this moment. You want to be a state wrestler, then it's an Olympian, and then now it's like UFC champion.
Now think of the physical and regular emotional toll of wrestling and getting in shape for wrestling. Now think of the emotional toll of someone who is coming to terms with their sexuality or their identity, right?
Yeah, you have
the emotional and physical toll, right? And then there's a physical toll because they're maybe changing themselves. Maybe they're going through surgeries. Maybe like this gentleman, he is taking testosterone to help out with his transition.
Right.
Now he's transitioning and he's dealing with all of the stress mentally and physically of that, while also dealing with the stress mentally and physically of wrestling.
Yeah.
And, you're putting those two things together. If anything, he is, not to...
Hold up.
What? What's up?
You hear that?
What's up? Yeah, it sounded a little weird.
It's weird. Go ahead.
But not to say, disserving the other wrestlers who also compete. But I would argue that if he feels that he is able to be wrestling with other male counterparts such as himself, that's what he's transitioning to, he should have every right to do that, because him facing his battles that he's going through right now, to me, make him strong enough to be able to determine what he can and can't do.
Absolutely.
He knows especially right now, he knows his body better than anyone's going to tell him.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know. I think
he has to put male on his birth certificate, which I don't know if he has to, but if it is the case...
Yeah. Well, according to what I read, they said that they have to go by the gender on your birth certificate at the high school level that he's at. So
I guess maybe he couldn't change it in time.
I don't think you can change it.
Maybe.
I don't think you can.
Really?
I don't think you can go back because it's your birth certificate. You're born that way.
You can change your name.
I guess, but it's like a whole thing. You know what I mean?
Right, but still,
I don't know.
So the sex change.
I just feel that I don't know. I'm completely ignorant to that subject, but I'm just saying off the top of my head, I feel like maybe you can't, or maybe it's a harder, hurdle, to do. So to end out this what the fuck story, Mac begs, if I do have that name right, he will continue his career into college, his wrestling career into college, where he will be allowed to compete in the men's division according to the NCCA regulations. So when he gets to college, he'll still be doing wrestling, and he will be able to be in the men's division and compete with the.
I will say this
with the males.
Matt, I'm on your side, my man. I'm on your side. But when you get to that level, Mac, he's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, man.
That man's gonna get fucked up. Sorry, but I've got to be honest.
At
that level,
I don't think it has anything to do with
savages, man.
Yeah, but just to clarify, I don't think it has anything to do with his transition at all. I think it's just that he's going to be at a point where, he's going, he maybe because he is physically changing, he hasn't been able to maybe fully, and again, not to say that women aren't as strong as men or whatever you want to pull that argument out of, but I think that it's going to be very different for him.
Right.
Because fighting female and the way that they're going to move and react is going to be very different from maybe the way that males react.
Yeah.
And if he's going to go in there, I think, like you said,
this is, the caliber of opponents, they've been fighting men since they were 5, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, look, it's like this, dude. It's altering his strength, and this is my dumbass comment of the week. It's altering his strength, but not his innate abilities. You know what I mean? Like as a man, you're a little more aware. You just have things you're born with as a man that are enhanced.
Yeah.
What if you took a female and put her on growth hormones, testosterone, performance enhancers, and strapped her up in a NFL padded uniform and put her in the Super Bowl? How well do you think she's gonna do? Because at that point, you're just a female who's on steroids.
Yeah.
Against natural fucking behemoths. To be chosen to wrestle in college is one of the hardest things you could do, man. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, Mac, I'm on your side, but R.I.P. Mac.
R.I.P. Mac.
R.I.P. Mac.
Well, you know what? We'll kind of transition from there. And on my list of topics, I have the Olympics.
Fun stuff, man. Yo, you actually put it down.
Yeah, that's going on.
Yeah, big time. Winter Olympics.
Are you watching any of it?
Nah.
Yeah, me neither.
Up with it.
So next on the subjects. Well, I mean, I'm not watching it. What am I going to say about it? It's happening. I wanted it for the bit, really, to be honest with you. I wanted to bring it up and dismiss it. Well, you know what? After our riveting conversation about the Olympics, I'm going to have that as a timestamp. Because Olympics, these 3 seconds.
Do that shit, dude.
But you know what? Actually, you know what I should be fucking doing?
What's up, man?
I should be writing down the timestamps as we're talking. So that way I don't have to go through the video and fucking watch it all over again.
It's got to be a bitch, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little annoying. Anyway, but you know what? We'll move on to another segment that I've written down here. And this is a segment that me and Eman have introduced a few episodes ago, and we're going to bring it back for this episode. And that segment is Would You Rather? And that's a segment where me and Eman each bring up a would you rather scenario. I already have mine prepared. And we see what we each think, and hopefully some fun conversation ensues. Whatever. We can't be doing segments back to back like this anymore.
You're doing it.
Yeah, it's the way that I'm reading it or presenting it, I guess. Yeah, it's very...
segue the shit, but...
Yeah.
You know, let's just have some fun, man.
It's what else. It's our podcast. We can do whatever the fuck we want. But, so Eman, I'm assuming you don't have one ready.
No, I didn't know we were doing it.
Oh, okay. You told me, and I told you I'd write it down. I said I'll write it down.
I must have not heard it, man. I was setting this shit up.
Okay, you know what? Well, I got one. You ready?
Yeah, I'll just do yours.
So, Eman, would you rather be without technology for a week? Be without technology for a week. So 1 week, no technology. Would you rather be without technology for a week or be without social friends for a week? So you still have your family and technology, but like you can't go out. You can't be social with anybody. You can't really hang out with your friends. You can't talk to anybody except your family.
I feel like everyone listening is like, I've done that shit before. But
I mean, like, I figured this might be harder for someone like you and me.
Because we're so popular, right?
No, we're just like very social people in general.
I know.
So,
not be social for a week. Am I still going to work and shit?
No.
No work?
No, nothing.
So pretty much house arrest, huh?
Yeah, pretty much your family. But you can be on your technology and stuff. You can look at other people. You can't interact with them, though.
Versus no technology for a week.
Yeah, so no TV.
Still gotta go to work, though?
No Twitter. Yeah, you can go to work. Yeah. No technology. I mean, you can use work technology for job purposes. But, like, no phone for Twitter. You can't make phone calls. No TV. No nothing. You know what I mean?
I'll just take the no technology. I'm sorry, I'll take the stuck in the house.
Really? You would prefer to have technology and stuck in your house than...
I don't want to go to fucking work. I still have to go to work. Will I be getting paid? Is it paid vacation?
Yeah, paid.
I'll take the paid vacation. That was the question.
God damn!
The question is, Eman, would you rather have paid vacation or no technology? I'm going to go with paid vacation, buddy.
To do what? You're just going to sit at home?
Bro, I'll do some prison-style push-ups in my room. I'll go kick it with Emery, my 3-year-old niece. My family's entertaining enough.
Damn.
That's fun enough, man.
I wouldn't do that.
I know, your family's a little cool.
I couldn't, bro. I also get, like I can't just sit at home.
Cabin fever, right?
Yeah, like, I can't do that. Like you know, like if Serena...
you say technology. That's obviously a blanketing statement.
Yeah.
A fucking boat is technology. A wooden boat. What level of technology are we talking about?
Like phones, social media.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Like no Twitter, no Spacebook, no MySpace, no Pages.
In theory, I would definitely opt for no technology.
Why in theory?
Because I still gotta go to work, bro. I really see the other option as paid vacation, to be honest with you.
God damn. Like I would prefer personally.
Yeah.
To go to work and still have like the interaction and everything. Like that's me. Like I wouldn't be able just to sit at home, especially like just having access to my family. Like my family, Eman. My family.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not opposing anything you're saying. I'm very much with you, dog.
My family, not your family. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. I love your family. Love you guys.
Makes one of them.
No, I get you, man. I get you, but no, man, dude. Have you ever purged from technology before?
Purged from technology?
Yeah.
No.
Man, so you wouldn't even know how it feels.
No, it's pretty much my job.
It's such a rejuvenating experience.
Yeah, okay, that'd be great.
Shit, it's pretty much my job. I work at Best Buy.
I could still hang out with people. I could.
No, I think you would love it, man. You would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I'm talking real life outside of this scenario. I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody should try for at least a week to just go without just social media. We'll keep it at social media, dude. The psyche. You ever had? Well, you ever take a laxative?
Yeah.
And just empty the shit that's been caking your intestines for weeks. Just how better you feel.
Yeah.
I liken that to giving up technology. Yeah, you're mentally constipated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And eliminating all that bullshit, everyone's opinions, the Trump this, Hillary this, yada yada yada. Yeah, that shit. It's very honestly, it's such a great stress reliever. I didn't think it would be, but I love it. I do it occasionally. I just go solo off the grid. You can't try it because you have the charity thing going on, but
yeah.
If you ever find yourself in an opportunity where you can do that, I say you should take it. Take that shit, man.
Give it some thought. I'll
bro.
give it some thought, Eman. I'll definitely give it some thought. So that was Would You Rather?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish I had one. I wish I had one.
Gosh, is there anything else you want to bring up, Eman?
That I want.
Anything that's been happening with you?
Damn, I know there is, man. No, I can't think of anything.
All right. I mean, well, just because if you can't think of anything, we're at about time.
Yeah.
So I guess we will wrap up this episode of Breakdown. It sounds like a really weird slowed to a crawl and finished episode. I mean, the energy was good, but just in the last 30 seconds, yeah. So that's
which is usually how it goes,
that's
right?
It. Yeah, I mean, I usually just make sure we get over an hour, and I'm like, long as we have an hour podcast. Do you think podcasts? We're just hour and two. Do you think podcasts should be shorter? Do you prefer shorter podcasts, or do you like longer podcasts?
I like longer podcasts.
Yeah, some if I ever see a podcast, I have one podcast I listen to that averages about 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll watch it because I like it. But I'll see some podcasts that are 30 minutes. I'm like,
that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
that's
you're bullshit. Not a podcast.
That's bullshit.
You're a pilot.
It's not like a pilot. Yeah. It takes at least 20 minutes to get in a good conversation. To get those chemicals and the vibe going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So after that, you have 10 minutes left of real conversation.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes of Joe Budden is Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So you're going to get me enticed and then give me 10 minutes of bullshit.
Y'all want to know about Joe's week? Joe this week did what's best for Joe. And it's God damn.
Yeah, man. It's like a bad hand job. You get me going and then just what? That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't do it. That's whack.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that those short podcasts are really, they're really segmented. They're really carried along with segments and shit.
Well, I was thinking about that because we want to do that other show that we were thinking about doing.
Yeah.
We could do something like that.
Definitely.
But I think it would have to be shorter. 30 minutes just seems in between wanting to be a podcast and just being an episode of something or a show of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to this episode of Break Time. Eman, is there anything you want to tell or say to the good people before we end out this episode of Break Time?
No, there is not. More content coming soon. Hope you guys enjoy the consistent posting that we're doing. This is a lot of fun, man. This is a lot of fun.
Alrighty, guys. Well, again, thank you very much for tuning in. Again, you can look down below if you want to revisit any of the stuff that we talked about, or just if you're looking at any of our other podcasts. I think all of them from 2018 so far have the new format where it has our bullet points at the bottom, so you can skip around. And also, again, if you want to support our podcast, you can check out our Teespring store and check out some of our Break Time merch that we have there. But other than that, guys, again, thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Break Time.
You.